speed from 0 to 60, I think it was in 4.2 seconds or something ridiculous. Absolutely amazing.
Using the handbrake where you can, pretty much giving it everything you can. Absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic. Best thing I've ever done in my life.
Incredible, that's about all I can say really.
Yeah, I'd definitely come again. It's a top experience.
That is the best experience I've ever had.
That's great, you can just keep your foot down when you go around the corners.
No, I'll do it again, and again, and again.
That is the most fun, unbelievable. That is the best.
Caroline, we've got the DVD working, that's the hardest part of my day. Alright, so what do you drive at Rockingham with us?
One of these.
One of the, alright, so...
It's my dream car. I love Astons.
Alright, fine. Just the same at Rockingham than Caroline.
Okay.
I've got the mirrors, so I'll be looking after any traffic coming up
Put
behind.
your seatbelt on.
Yeah, get your seatbelt on.
See how this bit's trying to reach it?
Yeah. If I see any faster cars coming up behind, I'm going to ask you to move over and we'll let them through.
Okay.
Okay? You get caught behind any slower cars, wait for me to tell you where I want you to overtake.
Okay.
Okay? You comfy there?
Yep,
Okay. I'll talk you all the way around the lap, I'll tell you where you need to be and what you need to be doing.
Okay.
Okay? Ready to go?
I'm ready.
Take us away down the right hand pit lane then please, Caroline. No handbrake on, you're alright.
No handbrake, okay.
Yeah, it's off. You're clear to go, there's nothing coming down the pit lane. Take us down the right hand lane. As you come out of the pit lane, Caroline, keep to the left just in case there's any faster traffic coming through.
That always makes me a bit nervous.
Just relax, I haven't lost a customer all day.
No, I was more worried about wiping out the steward.
Come up a gear. Good to go. Drive down to the cone. Turn in, tight into the apex, then let it run to the left as we come off the corner. Come up into fourth, follow the road on the left now. Now start and turn across the track to the right.
Okay, I'll push him on. I'll be on this one and go down one.
Turn in, tight into the left, keep it in fourth. You don't need to brake at that speed, you can actually go through there without braking.
Well, I was just trying to feel the brakes, they're quite heavy to push down, aren't they? So
turn into the right, they are, yeah.
Just
let it
getting
run
used
to the left.
feel of the car.
And now you can get on the throttle all the way up the hill. Turn into the left, let it run to the right. Drive up to the cone, turn into the left, keep it left now. Little brake, off the brakes, turn it in, tight into the apex, let it run to the left and get back on the throttle. Onto the brakes, wait for the cone, turn into the right, let it run to the left, use all of the road now, and stay on the throttle all the way down here, perfect.
Long sweeping.
Excellent, stay on the throttle all the way down here, come up a gear. Back on the throttle.
Coming off a bit early.
Onto the brakes and down a gear. You're going to go right and left through the chicane. Turn right. Now left. Let it run to the right.
Coasted a little bit there.
Perfect. Good lines. Well done, Caroline. Stay on the throttle. Up a gear. Stay on the throttle. Onto the brakes and down a gear. Wait for that turning cone. off the brakes, turn it in, tight into the apex, now let it run to the left, follow the road on the left, stay on the throttle now, turn into the right, just a little brake, now off the brakes and turn in, keep it left, stay left,
There's a little bit there, get concentrated.
little brake, off the brakes, turn it in, use all the road as we exit the corner, back on the throttle now, stay on the throttle all the way up here, turn into the left, let it run to the right, just follow the atom on the right at the moment, turn into the left and keep it left, drive up to the cone, turn into the right, back on the throttle now, go past the atom on the right, onto the brakes, off the brakes, turn it in, tight into the apex, now use all the road and get back on the throttle. Stay on the throttle all the way down here, stay to the left, come up a gear, onto the brakes and down a gear. Turn right, now left, let it run to the right, back on the throttle, come up a gear, onto the brakes, down a gear, turn into the right, let it run to the left, follow the road on the left now, turn across the track to the right, little brake, off the brakes, turn into the left, keep it left, little brake, drive down to the cone, off the brakes, turn in, let it run to the left, back on the throttle, over to the right, into the left, let it run to the right, turn into the left, keep it left, little brake, off the brakes, turn it in, tight into the apex, let it run to the left, back on the throttle up the hill, onto the brakes, off the brakes, turn it in, use all the road and get back on the throttle. Stay on the throttle all the way down here now, and up a gear, stay on the throttle, onto the brakes, down a gear, turn into the right, and this time stay to the left and we'll go back in the pits at the end of this lap. Stay to the left and into the pit lane here. How was that, Caroline?
Lovely.
Enjoy that?
Yeah.
Prefer that to Rockingham?
Yeah, it's a better track than Rockingham.
It flows a lot
Yeah,
nicer. Stay
yeah.
in the right hand lane. It does flow a lot nicer,
Yeah.
doesn't it? And just pull in behind the Porsche down there for me, please.
Can't believe the amount of concentration it sort of takes though.
Oh yeah. Imagine
You
doing
really
that
have
for a
to-
couple of hours at a time.
I can't, to be honest, I can't get my head around what those guys do. I know you get conditioned to it, but it's
It's why I took up
amazing.
racing, to be honest, was because I realised